Everything given by God to human is so beautiful. Marriage is not exceptional. It's a gift to mankind. We are welcome to figure in marriage we are one. May God bless our union so that we can be fruitful. MBwithSeyiFunmi, MBwithSeyiFunmi. Follow me, the lover of my soul.
Hello guys, you're welcome back to our channel. My name is Sheyi.
My name is Fumi.
And together we are called MBwithSeyiFunmi. Alright.
Yeah.
Welcome to Everyday Marriage 003.
Only
you will need to remind them to subscribe.
Yeah, guys, you're welcome. So, as I am instructed, if you've not subscribed to this channel,
who instructed you?
my darling husband. If you've not subscribed to this channel, guys, kindly click on the subscribe button. Click, bang, bang, bang. Subscribe to our channel. And for those that are watching our video for the first time,
yeah,
we have a lot of videos on this channel. Like we have topics that you can enjoy. Go right there and go and watch more of our videos. Guys, today we'll be going to an interesting topic. Would I call it a mystery? One of the mysteries in marriage, like mood mysteries.
Mood mystery. One mystery that is difficult to unravel.
You need to unravel.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
You can't just finish learning it.
Yeah.
You start learning it when you get married, and it's like a lifelong something. You can't finish it. The mystery of mood.
Yeah.
When somebody is jovial, when you leave each other in the morning, you go your separate way probably for work, and then you come back together in the evening, and then you suddenly find them not talking.
Yeah, guys, it can be very funny when things like, oh, I am seriously angry, I'm seriously mad at you in the morning, suddenly change to, oh, I love you so much in the evening. You know, that's what you call mood shift. You know, you just look at it that, is it possible? How can someone just say to me? So every time I will say the next one, before you know the next 1 hour, it's gonna say, oh, I love you, you know. after I'm so mad at you because
I'm tired of you. I don't really want to see your face.
You know, I hate you. You know, there's some people that use
that
word.
I
hate you. Oh, can you just get out of my life? And before you know it, the next 2-3 hours, these guys are back together, celebrating God's faithfulness in their marriage. You know, so I call it mystery because it's not easy. You can't easily unravel it.
It does happen everywhere, and these are some of those things that we need to discuss, we need to look into. How come somebody is mad at you 1 hour ago and then right now it's all laughing? Let me put it that way. And it's like, I love you from moon to earth, from earth back to moon. And this is the person that was like, I don't just want to see your face. I don't want to talk to you. Just leave me alone.
There are differences, you know, also, and that differences need to be respected. Like, we need to respect our differences. We need to, you know, like we talked about giving your spouse space before. I think one of the major cause is nature, your way of life, or even sometimes background.
You know, when you crowd each other too much, there are times that things like this happen. And that's why we said give spaces. We can't stop talking about that. Give your spouse space at times. You say, oh, we are supposed to be together 100% all the time. No, there are times that you notice that, okay, he needs some time off. Give spaces. We've talked about this before, but what we are looking at today is what will really cause a mood shift. Last week we talked about correcting in love. Now maybe part of what we cause a mood shift is when you correct wrongly. And when you do that, definitely your spouse want to withdraw into their shell. They don't want to talk. They don't want to do anything. So if you notice that, you need to address the situation. But one thing that is certain on it is that everybody has an off day. Everybody has an off day. We need to address this issue by understanding what our off days are like, what our mood changes are like. Yeah.
And another thing I want us to really think about, because sometimes when things like this happen, maybe some some couples might think, oh, I think this marriage is not working out. I think this relationship is not right.
Really?
I think I'm not in the right
Relationship.
My dear, it's not like that. It's working out. Just give space. Do the right thing. Maybe you can just be yourself, or you can help the person. I will go on vacation so that it's gonna be two of you.
I
so
like
that
of vacation.
so
Just
that
the two of
both
us.
of you can be there, and you'll be able to talk heart to heart, and you understand yourself. You at least the mood will come up, because it's sometimes when you talk about mood swing, it's better to be positive, because when you are trying to handle it with negative or words,
negativities or
when you
negative
say,
words.
oh, but why are you always, how you see
Why are you
yourself,
always moody?
why are you always moody? Did you see now you are off, you are not in that thing will cause more, because the person will just like, what is he saying? Because the person right there is not even with you.
Yeah.
So the best bet is to look for a better way, positive way, nice ways to bring that person back.
Yeah, in the first place, some of these low period is due to pressure. So if sometimes it's due to pressure, and then you now add more pressure. By saying, why are you always listen?
Because I can remember there sometimes, let me say, some year, like 2-3 years back, you like coming back from work, and I'm ready. My head is filled with the kids, here and there, and you're like, honey, what's happening to you? And I would be looking like.
And those change in mood can really be
so
a bit tiring for couples, especially new couples that are learning one another. Listen to us. You have to learn whatever it is that is always behind these mood changes. You have to learn what is making your spouse to have a mood swing, if I may put it that way, or have a low mood. So you need to understand that, and if it is due to pressure, don't add more pressure by talking. We said it last week that raising your voice never help anything in marriage. It's not the time. Now, for an example, going on a date, like my wife said, it doesn't have to be a date out. If you don't have the money to travel, worry about buying something, placing it where your spouse will see it.
What about writing a note?
Writing a note.
I can understand the stress with the kids, honey, but
I still love you.
I still love you. I'm with
that
you.
Is you could do. Somebody will say, oh, it doesn't work that way. Listen, it works that way.
Those are the little
things. Like we once said, have you written a note and put it in your husband's pocket? Let him just see it. He's going to wear this clothes, write something there. Or shoe. Put it in his shoe. The time he's going to wear. So when you see this low mood, try and do there are always things that you do around your spouse that will gladden their heart. So do those things around that period, because low mood will always come. It will come. It is natural with human being, and definitely once in a while it will come. The time it will come for me might not be as often as yours. The time it will come for you might not be as often as mine. So what happens is, when it does come, find a way to do things that you do together that always gladden their heart. So that as you keep doing it, she will be forced or he will be forced to laugh. Your spouse will get out of that period, because if we want to deceive ourselves, we said, it doesn't happen. It
does happen, and that's why you should learn your spouse.
And that's why we discuss it on everyday marriage now. Learn your spouse, like my wife said. You have to learn your spouse, and then know what you need to do to make your spouse come out of any mood, any low mood or any mood change that he or she might be going. Sometimes when you notice that your spouse's mood is not really what it was when you left each other. One of the things is, sometimes some people want to talk that time. When some people is in mood, they just want to
keep talking. Like maybe something happened and they just feel like expressing
That is not the time to shoot them off. You don't shut them off at that time. And for us men, normally we get tired of listening is our major issue.
Yeah.
We don't normally listen. Even when we pay attention, I say pay attention as in we try to make it look as if we are paying attention. We're still not listening. And I've said it before that our wife used to catch us by asking, what did I say? And then you start paraphrasing it and you say you are not really listening. So at that point, especially to help your spouse out of the mood, it's a time for you to be more attentive and to listen. Try to do things. Don't crowd your spouse, like we said, but listen. Whenever they are coming out, they want to talk. If you don't listen at that moment, you won't be able to know what they went through and how to be able to manage them the next time. So listen when they want to talk. Men don't get a little bit short-tempered and say, just
women too that are like that. It might be the man that just want to express.
For the man that, if it is the man that can talk, that it might be the man that can talk. If it is the man that can talk, the woman should also listen. But you know why I don't talk about the women listening? Because mostly women do listen. They like this, so they will definitely want to talk. But it's women that most time we don't want to listen. But it's always good to listen. It's always good to listen.
I think I want to talk about one other thing, like patience. Let's look at this critical issue with critical eyes. If you look at this critically, you know that sometimes it's not easy the way we are saying it. Like, you just need patience. We've been saying this often and often, that patience is the only thing. You don't apply patience, at times you'll be fighting on nothing. Like, you just feel like, okay, kilo too fair. What do you want me to do? You see what I'm saying? Okay, what's the problem now? Okay, who offended you? Okay, what's the problem? Okay, what do you want? There are times like that. Sometimes you might be coming from the office and like, Oni, kilo shele, what's the problem?
Then you start scrolling your face.
And you're like, what happened? Just like that, we still talk before you arrived. We talk on the phone before you arrived. What's the problem? You tell me anything. Another thing I would like to add is just love your spouse mood. Love your spouse, love his or her mood.
So you need to really have a lot of patience to be able to understand what is really wrong. And for everyone that is listening to us, it is important to calm down.
Calm down.
That's the really word now. Calm down.
Calm down. The little guy.
Calm down.
Mommy, calm down. This time around, his hobby, calm down.
Honey, calm down.
Sweetie, calm down.
Please,
darling,
you really need to calm down. Because the more, let me put it that way, the more you understand your spouse, the more enjoyable your marriage is. So it's not all about you are come at the cuckoo. No.
It's not about I don't want to be around her, she's too moody, or I don't want to be around him, he's too moody.
The reason why you are there.
You always try to excuse yourself in one way or the other. You understand me? There are some people like that. They're like, I don't just want to stay at home with her. I don't want to stay at home with him. Let me just find a way.
Right.
Maybe you go to somewhere. You just trying to cover up.
Yeah,
for how long?
Yeah,
the time will come that you'll not be able to go out. Do you realize that?
Of course.
So now, if you can build it now, you better build it.
Build it.
So that time you will not be regretting. So how did I get here? My dear, you drive yourself there.
Honestly. And one more thing, for the one that is even in the mood, help yourself.
That's the final.
Your own self. You are
love
the
yourself
one
first.
that will love yourself
Exactly.
first. Listen, nobody is saddled with the responsibility of taking you out of your mood swing.
Happy.
So nobody is saddled with the responsibility of making you happy. Make yourself happy. Remember this, that your happiness doesn't depend on anybody. So when you as a spouse is going through that low mood, encourage yourself.
The Lord.
The Bible says David encouraged himself in the Lord. My husband was not even looking at me. My wife knew
look
that.
Look at yourself. At the mirror, honey. I think every time I look at what I was saying, I was trying to look at myself. I was dancing. I was like, oh, I'm a Lord, don't Soji.
Yes.
So, just make yourself happy. Don't wait for anybody.
The baseline for today is whatever the mood is, you have to be the one primarily to make yourself happy.
Yeah, because so many people are there, out there, that want to make you sad. So many situations are there that want to make you sad.
So make yourself happy.
Make yourself happy. Even
don't allow depression to set in.
Depression, okay. It's better,
Don't give depression a chance.
To depression. It's better you just fashion a lot of things than to keep yourself in a
this fashion thing, that one
yes, no, it's better you fashion.
You just forget fashion. You forgo. For those who don't understand what fashion means just
set aside, put them aside, go. Push them aside,
push it aside,
and move yourself forward. Rejoice in the Lord. The joy
once
of the
again
Lord.
I say rejoice in the Lord. So you are the one that is saddled with the responsibility of making yourself happy, of shifting yourself out of any mood shift. The mood that shifts you in, shift yourself out of it.
Like you just put on your light and you put
on and off. See, most of the time we are waiting for people to come and pamper us and talk to us before.
Don't need it.
You don't need it. The one that you are waiting for is probably going through another thing and is just trying to mask it.
As far as you know the right thing to do.
Do it. To him that know what is right and doeth it not, to him it is a sin.
Just to yourself,
so if you know that I can get myself out of this mood.
This is what is okay for me. That can help me. My dear, stay within that and help yourself.
So it's always a thing of is a decision that you make by yourself that I am going to be happy. Irrespective of what goes on around me. I am not going to be sad.
At all.
I am not going to have there are some set of people. Let's look at that angle. There are some set of people that psychologically they are not balanced, and they could have that mood tantrum, mood swing, bipolar, and some other things like that. But if yours is not that case, just because you want some pity party, somebody to
tell you pele, or to
leave
tell
the pele alone,
or to make you feel that this person has really hurt me.
Yes,
my dear, that's what me.
So you don't need a pity party. We always say whenever the mood is low, pump it up. In those days, 7-Up. Pump it up.
The word pump it up now, just pump it up. For instance, if you know that these are the causes of this mood swing, then don't go near there. There are times maybe you did something or anything around you. It might be in your house, or you don't just I talked to my husband, he shouted at me, and there's a mood swing. Then don't talk that way next time. Just look at it. Move away from anything that can
create
help.
Depression
that can create unnecessary things. Just take your eyes off it. And move on with your life. And another thing I want to say, if you know the things that can help you with that mood swing, do them more.
Do them things often. That can help you with that.
You know how to read. You know how to sing. You know how to dance.
So this is everyday marriage. We are talking about mood today. If your mood is low, please pump it up. If you know what is causing you to have a low mood, move away from those things. If it is you that is maybe your mouth, the way you talk to your spouse and your spouse respond, don't talk to your spouse that way. If you know that what I'm starting now, it will eventually cause a lot of shout and then I will be unhappy, then bridle your tongue. You don't need, as a man, you don't need to talk yourself until your wife gets angry. As a man, you don't need to talk until your wife gets angry, and as a woman, you don't need to talk until your husband is before you. So
imagine.
Move away from anything that will have a negative impact on your mood. When you keep doing that, marriage is beautiful. Marriage will continue to be beautiful.
And you yourself, you will continue to be beautiful.
So you will be glowing.
You'll be glowing.
You will be shining. I believe this is all for Everyday Marriage 3. On another day, when we will have the opportunity to discuss another topic on everyday marriage. And until next week, where we will be seeing you again. MBwithSeyiFunmi is saying,
thank you. We love you. Bye.